Good evening, everyone. It's Patmos, and nice of you to join me as we are slowly going to continue with our little zoo in Planet Zoo, as we are overlooking our little plaza area, which I think looks kind of nice, but oh well, there's still a lot of work to do, and of course we have our two habitats with 3 different animals, and we have to start planning what's next. We have to decide probably on an animal at some point, and we'll have to make the pathing and things look a little bit better than they do right now. So that's going to be the focus of some of our things. Could be an idea. Then you could carry me from the battlefield. Yeah, I can't carry everyone from the battlefield all the time. The more you die, the more you learn. You should be Einstein by now. Einstein would be looking like a high school kid compared to Donnie now. Alright, let's go to the facilities, because we have one little issue so far anyway, and that's with some litter laying around everywhere. So we'll have to put in a few of these conservation bins or something like that. Some sort of bins. But if we take this one, for instance, this one won't really be standing out. So if we place one just right there, nobody will see it, and we have a bin there. So that's what I always love to try, and hide the bins a bit so that things will be just a little bit more clean, but also a little bit better looking, because you don't really see the bin. So we'll place one inside here too, because I don't like looking at all those bins all the time. And they will still be emptied and used, so let's just build the bins like that. Hopefully that helps a bit. That could save the thing a bit. So they don't have to be completely accessible, but oh well, we'll see. And of course, good evening everyone. Good evening Road Dog, Kevin, Donnie. Nice of you to be here to come join the fun. Let's get the people walking for a bit. That should be interesting too. There we have Jon. Good evening, Jon. I hope all is well. I did not put it in the name, but it's in the little screen with the happy birthday thing, because somebody told me that it's Keith Thomas's birthday today, but I have no confirmation on it. So if it is his birthday, then we're celebrating that today. If not, well, then we're not celebrating it. But, well... Alright, well... we should start to think about where to move from here on. And let's check the staff for a bit. Do we have enough cleaners? I think so. They just need to be more efficient. There comes one. Very good. So if we think about the guests, we will see that the guest will come in here and they will start to check this habitat. So they're not really watching this side. And that's of course okay, because that means that out here there does not really need to be another habitat, because, well, you can't look at 2 sides all the time. But what you often see in zoos is that they will put a lot of plants and foliage in here, so that you do have something to look at, and you can hide the benches a bit and things like that. And then somewhere along this line there could be the next habitat, and that you can view from the other side or something like that. So that's kind of what I would like to be working on a bit, although I have no clue yet how we are going to do that. But I would love to try and oops, decorate this a little bit. So let's go to our construction first. And try to find some walling that we could use for that. Because I have some ideas, but I don't know if they are going to work. Now, this is quite big, but I think it can work in the end. We'll just have to take a look at... one thing I really like is that we could make these things a bit smaller. I think they're pretty big now, these half circles. I would like to have some smaller of these circles, but we'll see. I think this is the right one, or maybe this one with stone. That also looks nice. So what am I thinking about? Well, I'm just going to build it right here, and then we can always move it. What if we create like a... I think it should be a half circle, and then we go one step bigger. How can I make that work? I'm not so sure if I can actually make it work the way I want to. Something like this. Alright, so there we go. Alright, now let's select the whole thing. Let's lower it. And then we can put some plants in there so that the people have something to look. And it's a way of decorating the area a bit. Ooh, it's still too angle snap, so let's put that off. Can be a little bit on the path, that's okay. We can always extend the path a bit too. So if we go like this and then now lower it again because it went up again. Somewhat like this, yes. And now what we have to do is do some garden work here. So put in some of those ground stuff. I like that. I like to put some soil in there, or we can just maybe paint it into soil color. Let's just make this a bit smaller. All right, there we go. There it is. I think we should put a little... this should be a little bit higher. I think we can achieve that by putting in the nature stuff. 2 meters, yeah, this is all not big enough, of course. 4 meters. But at least we have the edges then. Or can we do it? Oh, we can maybe use this one. 4 meter curve. Is that good? Oh, is this the right curvation or not? I don't think so. I think we need this one. Is this no, also not the right one? Well, we'll try some stuff. Let's just try and put this in for a bit. And then see if we can make this actually work. The way I intend to use this. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Something like this. Now we'll just fill it up. Alright, there we are. Now we should probably get all of this and move it upwards. Like this. Ooh, this is good. I like it. I'm just going to copy this and put it in the other one too, because that should fit. And now we have really the soil look. Let's do this one. Yes. All right, well, I think this looks nice. And if we put some nice plants in here, when the people come in, they have actually got something nice to look at. Now I'm going to try and put some pathing in here so that you don't see the corner anymore. I think if we make it just slightly wider like this, this is all we need. So now the path, really the path is around it. I think I like this. What are we making? You can put a fountain feature in it. Yeah, oh yeah, on the top one we can do a fountain feature in it. That could be something. We're making a decoration so that people come into the zoo, they will be looking at this habitat. And so we have to decorate this path a bit. And of course this is still the entrance to the zoo, so we have to make this look a bit nice. So that's what we're trying out right now. Let's see, construction. Where are like the... I don't think it's... Oh, we can also put in a fountain. Oh, that's a small fountain. This is slightly bigger. And this is very big, I guess. All right. Oh, well, maybe we can place that somewhere else later on. That could be interesting. I don't know if I want to go with these pre-made things. Oh, that's a bit too big to put in there. We could also use this for something completely different, of course. at a different point in the zoo. So we could also just put it somewhere else. Alright, what we can do, I think, is put this one somewhere here so that it's next to the... and then put the plants around it, maybe? I don't know. Alright, how does this look? We can make it splash like this. Nah, that's not good. I don't like this. I don't like this. Hey, Euphoria! How are you? Nice of you to join us here. I think we're going to build a fountain or something on a different spot. I think I just want to fill this up with plants now, because I think they all look very nice. And we can really make something of this little area. A classic flower bed. I don't think I want to put flower beds in here. There should be plenty of nice plants that we can put in, or maybe even a tree. Ooh, this is a... I think I like how this plant looks. We can just decorate how the... Oops. It's still very sensitive if I hit one of the keys to move the camera. That's always really sensitive. Should probably not be doing that. Just use the edge of the screen, but that's always creating a lot of mouse movement, and I don't really like that. Alright, so this is for a start. I think this is an okay start. Now we have to figure out what we put in here. I think I want to go check some more nature though, not just the plants in-game, or plants that are there for gardening, but also other types of plants. So let's go to foliage and select plants. Now we should all get all the plants that are in the game. And then we can maybe find something that we can put in there. Cool. I don't think cactuses should go in there. Bird's nest. Some grass could go in there to fill up the areas a little bit. And of course, if you have any idea, just let me know. Hope all are well here. Yeah, most are looking good here. It's really warm in here though, but I'll do my best. I'll see how long I can last in this heat. Ooh, that's a big plant. We should just put this up here and then that's it. I also want to think about the surroundings a bit, so we also have to make some surroundings next to it soon. But let's finish up the inside first. It's always a bit of a struggle to find the right plants that I want to put in. Ooh, that's a bit weird. Somehow I don't really like all of these sculpture animals. I don't know what that is, but... Oh, maybe this one. This is quite big. The other ones are so small. Should we put something like this in here and then put more plants around it? That could be something. I'm having difficulty catching you live lately. How many animals do you have now? Ooh, we just have the starting animals here. The aardvark, I believe. And then here we have the anteater and the beard tapir. Those are both together in here. That's it. And we made this little plaza area. Still more work to do here, but this is the little plaza area with the shops. And already some facade here to hide all the pathing behind it for the staff. And that's basically what we have right now. And we're now starting to work on this little area to decorate it a bit. Mosquitoes the size of pigeons. Aren't they just pigeons? Alright, yeah, I'm not a fan of those animals. So Ooh, it's nice to have a few big plants in here. I think that could really be some sort of an eye catcher. Ooh. This is a nice tree, actually. Maybe for up here somewhere. Interesting. Tomatoes. Underwater stuff. Maybe that's not the best thing to do. If we put a big banana plant here, it will hide the upper area. So that's not the smartest thing to do. Alright, I think these can go here in the background. Just to hide the wall a bit. So yeah, now it's really starting to look like a green area. Now we still have to find the plant that's really the eye catcher here. And then maybe we can put some other stuff around that. Oh, this could also be interesting. A nice big cactus. Yeah, I don't think it suits the area where we are building in. Ivy. And of course, if you have any ideas, just let me know. I'll try to read the chat. Oh, thanks. You love the plaza. That's great. The bromelia, the bird's nest, but we already have that. The basket fern. Nah. Could just put a big water lily in here, but that's a bit weird. Oh, not so many choices, I think. Okay. Tough, tough, tough. Oh, that's a big grapes thing. That wasn't really supposed to be that big. I think we need some color here, so let's start with that. And then maybe we might do the big green deer in the middle. Because it is a zoo after all. So that could still be interesting, and at least it's a start. Well, if you enter the zoo now, at least you're looking at some nice nature, I think. So it could be something, it could be something. Have the big trees at the top part, bushes, flowers in the lower part. Yeah, that's true, but I want some eye catcher down here, I think. Now this is all too much we have protesters in the zoo. Probably one of the animals is a bit overwhelmed by all the visitors and... Oh, interesting. It'll be fixed by itself, luckily. Yeah, I just want some grass here too. Maybe some leaves or something. We need some small stuff in here. Ah, this is good. Not everything has to be completely like symmetrical, so we can just do it a bit like this. So that we have just that extra bit of coloring around the animal here. Alright, so this should be the lower area. Many guests think tickets are underpriced. Of course they think that because this is such an amazing zoo. No, not 750. 7. We'll do 7 then. And 5. Okay, that should be better. Yeah, we need to keep hydrating. It's really warm. 30 degrees. Oh, it's cooling off a bit now. Alright, we should get the bigger stuff in here, we said. So let's take a look at that. Where's the bigger stuff? I thought those looked really cool. Vertical IV. Yeah. Let's see, was it... No, it was the underwater plant. Oh yeah, these are the big plants. Could also put these in front here somehow later on. I think that might be cool too. Alright, these are just laying down plants. Ah, this is standing up. Look at this. If we put this in here, this would be a real eye-catcher. Maybe we should just put in a few to create some sort of a background here. I have to say, they get a bit blurry, it seems, if you rotate them, which is interesting. Oops. Well, this creates some area. It's not like the guests can really look up here because, well, there's not too much space for that. We now need a little bigger plant to get in front of this. Yeah, we could also do a big tree, but I'm not really a big fan of this up high here. Maybe I should find just a very big tree. That could be really interesting, actually. Let's just focus on trees now. And then we'll find a big... Oh, maybe that's a bit too big for this centerpiece. Scottish pine. Right, if you see a tree, just let me know that you like. We'll put in a big tree and some stuff around, but I'm not a fan of all of these trees. Ooh, this is big. Way too big. Needs to be something special though. Can't be just a normal tree. This looks like a cool tree. With these nice flowers in them. Oh, there's not that many trees actually. This would fill it up completely. Maybe we should do this. No. Oh, that's also a big tree. That's too much. Too much. Whose birthday is it? Well, I was told it was Keith Thomas's birthday, but I'm not sure, so I did not put it in the name, not to offend anybody, but if it is, I can always change that. The soap tree. Don't like that tree. The sausage tree has a funny name, but... Oh, this could be... This is not too big of a tree. I think this could be interesting. Yeah, this is not enough of a tree. The Scubaya plant. Oh, this could also be interesting. It's quite big. I don't think it should be a tree, because I think a tree is just a bit too big. We can put trees around it. Yeah, protesters again. Yeah, I think Keith Thomas was on the 4th, but this is the first stream after his birthday, so that's why we have to celebrate it now then, of course. Alright, let's just place this one. Let's go back to some bushes and flowers so we can see how to fill this up. I think there should be some bushes in here now. Oh, that's too big. Some very small bushes around it. Yeah, something like this could work. That would really make the plant shine and... no. Guess we have to work on my planting skills because that big plant is not in the middle. But we'll be fixing that soon. Alright, so now when you enter the zoo, what you see is this. Some nature, some sculpture, and a place to sit. In front of it a bit, but that's fine. Let's see, can we get some kind of grass? It's not too high, not too dense. But there should be some stuff standing around the... Yeah, this is a bit too big. I would like it to be a little bit lower. Oh, there's not that much grass in the game, apparently. Oh, well, this could work. Should be some stuff growing around this, because otherwise it's just boring. Alright, it's something. Protesters again. Yeah, that's why I hired Roadhog as my security guard. There he is. Roadhog, we can see that. Oh yeah, it's Roadhog. Looking tough, getting the protesters out. That works. That's great. Thanks. That's good. Alright, so now we have something to look at, and this is also like a real divider. So you either go this path or you go that path, and then you watch this. Now what I like to do is when people go this path, I think we should make something of a habitat here. And then here would be the back of the habitat. And then once that is ready, we can start to put this up with foliage too, so people will just see nature and not the back of the habitat here. So I think the next animal should go right here. Swagger on him. Yeah, he's really walking like he means business. So it's up to you people. Give some suggestions on what animal we should get now. And of course the ones that wins gets his name on an animal. Let me check if everything's okay here. Yep. Here we have our beard tapir doing what he has to do. Let's go check our animals. Are they all happy? Ooh, nutrition. Jessica is not so happy with her nutrition, and this one the same, so they need to eat basically. Alright, keeper assigned. Call the keeper urgently. Yes, they want food. Go bring them some food, my dear keeper. How many keepers do I have actually? Animal escaped. Where's the animal? It's escaped. Oh, it's a young one. Ah, we have a little problem here apparently. Because the youngsters can't get out because they're too small. So we found our first problem. Let's fix that. Let's go to walls, and then I think it's called... I don't know what it's called actually. Probably something iron or something like that. We need to get... I don't even know the English name actually. This is all glass. I don't want the glass, I want those little metal squared pieces ones. Where is it? Is it in here? Maybe it's in a different thing. That could also be. Painted brick wall. Yeah, that's all fine. I would say it would be in here. But I'm not so sure anymore. What's this? A walkthrough exhibit. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I think the correct name is netting. No, it's not netting. Oh boy, I don't know where to find it. Ah, here it is. This is what I want. Mesh. Ah, mesh. Okay. This is probably a bit too big. This is still a bit too big, but maybe we can get a smaller piece. I don't know. Ah, maybe this. Yeah, but this is not big enough. Or not wide enough, I have to say. I think we can go with this, and all we have to do is basically go a bit like this. So we'll rotate it a bit so it fits with the fence. And then we should be able to put this in the fence like this. So nobody will see it, but it will be in here to keep the animal inside. Like this. And all we have to do now is just follow the line of the exhibit. And the animal can't get out anymore. And I think it's worth it, since escaping animals is no good. So let's just go like this. Need to make sure that it stays inside, of course. There will be corners in the fence, so then we'll have to work it a bit. But for now, I think this is working, and I think the animal won't be able to escape anymore soon. Yeah, he will have to work a little bit of cornering. Can we basically do one right between the poles? Yes, we can. Okay, so that's good. We just have to do it in between the poles, and then it can't get out anymore. Alright, well, soon enough the animal will be safe in here again. It's always a bit of work to do this, but, well, it keeps the zoo definitely more interesting, because if we have to get, like, real fencing and stuff, I just don't like that. I don't like to get the real in-game fencing in, because it just doesn't look that nice. And now this is completely hidden, so if you take a close look, of course, then you'll see it. But if not, then nobody will notice that this is actually in here. And it will give the whole zoo a much cooler look. Alright, I think we have to rotate it again a bit. More like this. Move it over a little. Yeah, that's the right one. Move it over a little bit more to the back. There we go. I'll give the chat some thought soon, but I have to finish this. I hope they already caught the animal and that it's not out there again. I hear that Roadhog has to get to work again. I guess because the zoo is getting busier and the animal is a bit shy in here, the aardvark. They get mad all the time because they get disturbed. Alright, here we are. Well, it's done. So now if you take a look from the outside, you can actually see it, of course, but it's not like it's a real hindrance. So I think this is interesting. And now the animal should be staying in. I just wonder where this little one is. Ah, right here, I think. Should be one of the little ones. Social. Oh, yeah. It has some issues. Let's go check the... it's already at its max coverage. Well, that should go past soon. At least it worked. It should now not be able to escape again. And so this should all be fine. These all still look good, so let's check the animals again. Yeah, this one is a bit anxious because there's too many people walking around. These are still not happy with the nutrition and also with their habitat. I wonder what's wrong. It might just be dirty. Cleanliness, yeah, there it is. Outsider, overpopulation. Ah, there's too many animals. Well, that's easily fixed. We have 4 beard stop here now. And 3 of these giant ant eaters. This one is the youngster, so we could just get rid of it by sending it to the trade center, so it can be sold. That could be interesting, and that would help to free up some space, but we could also do that with the beard top here. Of course, we're not going to sell Vorev. Alright, let's release Yoli Yuana to the wild. She was born here, So we released an animal out of the zoo. That's good. And that could make it already better in terms of the social stuff. That's always the thing. You have to keep looking after your animals. But now the habitat is not clean. I wonder if I also got the right fooding stuff for these animals. Let's put on the beard's top here, but we also have the anteater, because the anteaters are not that happy. So it could well be the giant anteaters that they don't have the right place to eat. Let's just check things every now and then. That should be good. Dog bowl with some food, I think, but let's see. A slow feeder. Do we have a slow feeder here somewhere? I don't think so. Because I think the other ones did not really use the slow feeder. So let's give these guys a slow feeder. So that they can actually eat. We'll see. Well, this might work out. We'll find out. We'll just let them stay happy for now. What's this? Habitat cleanliness. Yeah, I know. I was going to check my stuff, how much stuff I have. We only have 2 keepers. That might be what part of the issue. And since we play with no money, we just get as many keepers as we can, or in this case, just 6. Now they should be able to keep the things clean. Alright. You'll need to replace. Yeah, it's really nice what you can do in this game, Rodog. I totally agree. There's so many options and there's so much that you can do and try and work on. I love it. Patmos hunting animals. I think the next animal should be Euphoria's choice. I'm all up for that. Totally fine. Just let me know, Euphoria. What kind of animal would you like to see in the zoo? Yeah, this one is now cleaning. I wish I had such a cleaning machine that you just walk in somewhere and all of a sudden everything is clean. Now we can see that the water is getting really dirty and the cleanliness is very low. That's because we have no water treatment plant close by. We can get that pretty easily though. It is in the staff facilities, I believe. Or no, it's in this one. And it is the water treatment plant and it will treat the water. We can see that we have nothing like that. This is the bad patch of water. So if we can build a water treatment somewhere down here, that would fix all issues with that water and it would keep it clean. Now we could probably place it here, so I'm going to try that. Let's rotate it so that the road will connect. Yep, then it's in the zone, so let's place it. And there we go. We should now be seeing the water get clearer and clearer, and that should really work out. 28, 29, 30. So yeah, now it's cleaning the water. I like meerkats. Is that possible? Well, if that's the official name, we can always just look them up if we can get them. Let's see. Species, yeah, I want to get all filters out. Any species, confirm. A meerkat, yeah, we can do that. We'll just have to find out. Good evening, the Stanislavson. Well, I have 2 great mods present right now, so I guess you can say what you want, but it's up to them whether you get banned or not, so that could be interesting. But how are you, the Stanislavson? I hope all is well. Alright, let's take a look at the meerkat. We'll take the Zoopedia first. It comes from Africa, so it needs the desert and grassland. It does not need a very big habitat, so that we can make it pretty small. Boundary 1.2 meters high, okay. Let's see, 2 up to 30. Oh, that's interesting. So we can make a pretty big group. That could be nice. Can they live with others? They can live... Oh, they can live with the aardvark. Ah, that's nice, but we're not going to put them in the aardvark area. I don't want that. So this should be the meerkat area. Alright, I have to check one more thing with the meerkat. If we want to get like 10 of them or something, how big does it have to be? Only 300. Oh, that's not a lot. That's not a lot. Interesting. So we can make a pretty small exhibit here, I think, and still work with it. So let's try it out with the barriers and get the null barrier going, of course. Maybe we could start here a bit in the corner. And Euphoria, do you have any idea on what type of exhibit you want? How do you want it to look? There's something that should be in there or not. All right, let's put in the gate. I think we can put the gate somewhere here. And now we can check how big it is. So at least we have a clue on the size. It's already 400, so that's interesting. It's not that big. Let's go to habitat needs of the meerkat. Because I actually have no clue whether they need a hard-covered entrance or they just live in little holes. I don't know. Ah, we can build burrows, so that's good. And we can just put in a few burrows and that should be fine. I think they'll like desert and heat lamps. Okay. Well, let's see. At least now we have the outlayer where it should be. It needs a 1.2 meter high fence. How can we make sure of that? Well, what we can do, I think, is we could lower the area here a little bit and then build a glass fence in front, a low one, and that should be sufficient to keep them in. Especially if we make this rather small, slightly bigger. Let's see, does that actually work or is it not pushing down? Oh, it's pushing down only here. I don't really like the look of this. Let's go back. Oops, that was a bit too far. There it is back. Great. How should we proceed? Well, let's just first create a glass fence here then. And then we can always see whether we have to lower it or not. 1.2 meters is not too high anyway. Glass. Let's see what kind of glass we have. Glass house wall, 2 meters. Yeah, 2 meters is the length. That's not the height, I think. And I don't want those types of barriers in. Modern glass wall, 1 meter. Alright, so this could be an easy barrier. Maybe a bit too easy, huh? Yeah, this is pretty big again then. Oh, this could work, and then we just put some poles in it and we can maybe lower it a bit into the ground. How does that look? Oh, that's fine. Alright. Let's just set this up first so that we get the stuff next to it. Let's see how we can fix those together. No. Oh, now it's the African post. I have to put in the glass again. Sometimes you hit the wrong button, people. Sorry. Glass. Glass. Where are you, glass? Here you are. Very good. All right. That's put down now. That's great. Now, let's see. Now, we'll get rid of the glass. And then, where are we? I thought I clicked this one last time too, but now I don't see that pole again. Because I think it would be nice if we can get something of a wooden pole next to it to give it that little, I don't know, desert feel or something like that. This is a lot of signs. Oh yeah, here we have a log. I think we already used this one on the other fence, didn't we? I don't remember. Ah, that might be a bit too high. I don't know. I don't think that looks very nice. A rope, that might not do the trick. It's always a bit hard to find what you're looking for, of course, but this might be a better one. So we could just go like this. Alright, here we go. And then try to make a fence with this. And from there on we'll see. Be a nice environment challenge for you. They live in burrows in the ground and they like small hillocks to keep watch from. Yeah, so that's what we're going to try to create. Have you ever tried Factorio or Kerbal Space Program 1? Side question. I don't advertise other games. Your content is very good. Oh, thank you so much. Have I tried those? No, I have not really tried those. Factorio somehow has my interest, but I just have not gotten to it yet. And for the other ones, yeah, I also have not tried those. But after this stream, I'll just go back to this little part in the chat and I'll write those down, because I'm always interested, of course, in new games. So I might just find them. Alright, I see an issue here. Because we are a little bit too far away from the path. I think we should just put this on the path, don't you think? I mean, why not? Oh, now we have two. That might also not be the best option. All right. Alright, I think this is good. This works now. Yes. Now let's copy it and move it along. Oops. That's not precisely what I meant. That happens sometimes. You just click it and then you hit the wrong one. Oh, this is going to be some precise work to place this in a fashion that I actually think it should be. Yes, this is better. Alright, here we go. I hope the meerkats like what we're building for them. I think they will, but... and I think in the end we'll have to change the outer barrier a bit to match what we're building. And I will try to put some decorations on here. But I hope you like this type of fencing, and we can always lower it a little bit once it's done, because I think this is a bit higher than they actually need. So then we can try to lower it a bit so that it will be even nicer for people to actually watch. I don't think we should do this all the way around, though. I think we should have some area where they have some privacy and a wall behind them. And of course, if you have any thoughts about this or want to see me change it up or whatever, just let me know. I'll take a look at it. It's just me going along with what I hear and see and what I think I like myself. No clue how far along we already are. I think we're already almost there now with the fence, so... Right, let's move it a bit like this. And now the question is, are we there yet, or should we go even further? Let's see. Oh no, we have to go all the way to the end and then... So this should be the whole glass section, I think. Facilities having a significant negative impact on people. Yeah, this is having a negative impact right now because people don't like to hear this or whatever. So we might have to replace it here. Oh, maybe we can do that straight away. That could work. Then the whole negative impact is gone and it will still work in this whole area. Alright, that's fixed. No more issues. Still clear water, happy animals, all fixed. You really have to give thought to these things because, well, people will really get mad if you don't really listen to what they have to say. The people in the game, of course. I mean, not people in chat, because chat's awesome. But the Stanislavson, which of the games that you are suggesting to me now do you recommend the most? Which should I check out first? Because that could help me make a decision on whether I should take a look at it and which one I should take a look at then. Let's see, slightly this way, yes. Alright, I guess this could be one of the last ones. Maybe we should already rotate this a bit like this so that it goes the inside direction. Let's move it back a bit. Yes. Alright, so I think this is too high. So let's see if we can just... No, I did not want to select it all. I do want to select all of this. And now this pole. Yes, there we go. So let's just lower the whole thing a bit. Not too low, because then the animals will escape, of course. I hope this is high enough, but I think so. And I think that the adults can now just slightly look over it. Don't have the fence too short. Yeah, I know, but I can't really measure how big this is. But compared to the people, I think this high enough. It should be 1 meter and 20 centimeters high, so they can't get over it. So I think we're good, but we'll have to see. We also have to create one right here now, of course. Otherwise, I don't think it will look very nice if we make that enclosed. So yeah, this is better. And I guess we can do one more here to just fit it like this. It just fits precisely with the wall here, and then it just ends, I think. This should be it, and from here on we can make it something different. Now, since they like desert, I think they will also like some sand. So we can go with maybe some desert rocks or something like that. Let's see, what sort of games do you like, Patmos? Well, I like city builders a lot. I'm a big fan of Ostriv, of course, and Foundation and those kind of games. We're really looking forward to City Skylines 2. And I'm starting to work on Workers and Resources. It's a bit tougher, but I'm slowly getting the hang of it a bit. But those really are the games I enjoy very much. But I also really love this now. Since I really got into it a bit and discovered all the possibilities, I really love this now. I think we forgot one of those poles here. So yeah, let's copy it. And put it up here now. But yeah, mainly city builders. Maybe because I'm somewhat good at those, and I suck at a lot of other games. That could also be part of it. But yeah, I like those. I don't really like all the fighting games and things like that. It's just more for the peace and quiet. Factorio First. It's an automation game, building factories. Just avoid using blueprints from the net. Maybe steam power generators and melting areas you can use because there are math ratios. Ah, okay, sounds interesting. I'll just write it down. Factorio. They don't climb, they dig. Well, now there's a bit of glass down here too, so they should probably not be able to dig anymore. Next thing what we could get is some desert stuff. Like desert rocks. Oh, there's only desert things like that. It's not like real... Alright, let's go to Africa then, because that's where they come from. Yeah, desert rock. So I think we could do some desert rock background if you like that, Euphoria. Or we could get for some desert walling, of course. I mean, there's also desert looking wall, I think. Or at least a sandy looking wall, I have to say. It's not a desert look, of course, but... let's see. Is there... Yeah, there's something like this. Indian bricks. Oh, they're not really deserty, but oh well. Indonesian temple, interesting. We could also go for some wooden stuff that might be going well with the meerkats, but a mud wall, North African plaster. So there's a lot of different options. Sandstone. Sandstone could be interesting. 1 by 2 meters. Alright, so this is a meter, I think, a meter high. So this is high enough to keep the animals in, I think. What we could do is just continue like this and create this as the background fence. I think that could work and won't be too disturbing. So that could be something if you're into it. I'm going to take a sip from my drink to make sure that I don't get dehydrated. So I'll just turn off the mic for a second. Alright, sandstone sounds good. Then it's going to be that. Oh, this is slightly bigger. That's even better. Maybe we should start from here then. From the door. So that we have some sort of a reference point. There we go. Now we can make this kind of straight. And then soon on we'll start to... Yeah, I think from here on we should be letting the... we could also do it a bit like this, maybe, at some point. I don't know. It doesn't really fit with what we have now. Alright, let's exit the group. So now we can freely place this, something like this. Alright, so we'll have to continue with this one first now. Alright, let's just get this one. Let's copy. I'll place 2. And now we are going to place the, let's type sandstone. That's probably easier, yes. Oh, this is sandstone. Is that not the sandstone? Oh, it's sandstone brick wall and sandstone normal wall. Do you want the brick wall or the normal wall? That's up to you. Let's editing that group. We'll just place this one right here like this. There we go. And now we're just going to move this one slightly over. Separate from the group. Let's move it. And now it just fits nicely. Yeah, I think the terrain should be quite sandy. Totally true. Let's just copy this one out. Move it in here. Yes, and then I think I want to copy one of these 2. And just put it up something like this, close to the edge here, so that it feels like the fence is actually exiting here. It's quite tough to make this go into the right position. Where I want it to be, yeah, something like this. And just slightly lower. Alright, so this side is now attached. So this is how it looks from the front side. I think this might work out, especially if we just really make this look nice. Yeah, we're going to decorate the whole area, but I want to finish the fencing now, so that at least that is done. Let's see, construction. Let's not go on with that. Question is, would it be good enough? Because if we just do it like this, it could well be that this is high enough and that they can't get up. That could be the case. I'm not sure, but it could well be. But I have another idea. Let's see where it is. That's a bit too big. Because we could just put this in here too, so that it goes a bit like this. Then you don't see the actual area here anymore, and I think that's better. So let's just go like this. Let's turn it so that it fits better. Oh, just to go a bit like this. So this will be quite tough. Now, if we put a plant in front of this, this might actually work. Is this smaller? No, it's the same size. Okay. Interesting. I think what I have to do is turn this one a little bit more so that it just barely fits like this. And then just rotate this one a bit. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Alright, so can't make it work completely, but I think we can cover this up soon enough. This is the one that's basically the most importantly placed. And if we now go to this one, I think if we rotate this one a bit more now, it's not that bad, because then we'll just put a rock in front of this or something like that, if there's still something that shows. So from here you don't see anything. Like if you're standing here you can't really see it, and if we put a rock in it, then or a plant, we can maybe put a plant in here or something like that, you won't really see it anymore. So let's just click it away. There's the barrier, that's fine. We'll just put some desert rocks in front of it, but now we really have the desert feel. Now let's paint the terrain a bit so that we get a little bit more of a desert feel by making it all sandy. And then I think we should create a few of those little hilly areas and things like that. Not around the fence, because that's what's keeping them in. But I think we can do that in the middle. I actually have some ideas. Alright, so now we really at least have the desert feel. Yeah, that's a bit too small, huh? There we are. Very good. Alright, so my idea, but I want your thoughts on it. What if we raise the whole middle section and just keep the edges a bit lower? So we raise this slightly. I'm just going to do it anyway, and then we can always undo it. So let's just raise this area slightly. Not too much. Maybe I should put the intensity down a bit, so that it won't be that intense. Yeah, that's better. So we create a little bit of a plateau, and on that plateau we still make a few higher areas as well, where they can really stand on. I have to say though, the landscaping tool with this game is quite tough. Just have to make sure that they don't jump over it, of course. Alright, let's paint it. Catch the escaped animal to the left. Oh, is there an animal escaped again? I don't see anything. If there was a shadow... Yeah, there's a shadow here, but that's not an animal. That's a balloon that's flying off. So there's a balloon in the air somewhere, right here, that's flying off. So, well, we can see right here. Everybody's very happy, so there's no escaped animals. It's a balloon, the shadow of a balloon. Alright. So, there we go. Now, at least it's desert-like. the animals can really sit on this little higher area, and now we can make the burrows on there and things like that. I thought you had rats. Well, probably, but they don't show, I think. Let's see, can we put in a few burrows already? And can we put them at the back? Because I think some of them should be at the back. But when you go to a zoo, you always see these burrows on the little higher areas. And that's what I really like about it. And they usually have a lot of these holes. I don't think we can make that many, but... they're not going to use all of these, but I think it just looks really nice if we have quite a few on it. I think it's just a must to have a good number of these burrows. What do you think? Because I think they live in these little holes in the ground and they dig tunnels and stuff like that. So we should have multiple of these spots. Maybe one in the back here too, just for those that are a bit more shy or something like that. Just have to find a rotation that works. That's sometimes a bit of a problem. Yeah, there we go. All right, so now we have all the burrows. I thought it was an SKP. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I'm just happy that people pay attention to that. But in this case, it was not an SKP. Okay, so they have that now. And now I think we should start working on some decorations first before we put all the other stuff in. Right, we have desert rocks here, but these are quite big. I want quite a small one, actually. Oh, these are all really big. Maybe there are some stones in here too. Not really. A tennis ball. A termite mound. Oh, that should be in here. Because they eat termites, I believe. So yeah, let's go. Let's put one in front here maybe if we can, so that people can actually see them eat. Now this is the problem when you don't build a too big a habitat and it's you put in the elevation. It doesn't always work the way you want it to, so we're going to move this one because now they're a bit too close to what I like. Alright, there we go. Then there's not anything else that they could really be using, I think. No, so no rocks or something like that. So let's get those from here. Oh, let's click away the grass. Ooh, this is interesting. This is aquatic. I thought we set it to Africa, but okay. Let's find a nice desert rock now. There we are. I think we have a few more options with the rocks now. Although I think these are quite big. Yeah, this could be interesting, but I don't like the color to go with that. Red desert rock. Do we have the normal desert rock? Yeah, this is a normal desert rock. I think this goes a little bit better with all surroundings. I hope you people agree with that. That might be slightly too big. Yeah. So I want to put some stones here in the corner, just to create some sort of a stony area. I just hope that they can't escape from these. Let's move this one. We'll place it here for now, because I want to use the bigger one that I just found here. No, that's not the one, I think. Where's the slightly bigger one that I just found? Oh well. This one. It's actually quite hard sometimes to find the right rocks that you want to use in your... this is helpful. Alright, there we have a rock. And we'll place this one in front here too. And a bit inside. Yes. At least now that area is a little bit more covered. And of course, keep giving me all your ideas. What should I put in? How should I put in? Where should I put it in? Let's just create a few places for them where they can stand on. I think this works. There's another rat. They'll need some grass too. Yeah. We're getting to the fencing and stuff. You guys have good ideas. That's nice. Good evening, Mateus Henrique Carvalho Silva. I hope I pronounced your name right. Don't kill me if I butchered it. How are you? Nice of you to join us here. Ooh, this could be interesting. I think I want to rotate it a bit like this. And then create something like this. So it's buried a bit in the sand, but it moves up and they can really stand on the tip here. I think that's nice. And that's a bit too big for what I had in mind. And my mouse is starting to act up. Alright, let's put... I think if we place rocks here, we run the risk that they will climb on them and just escape. But it feels like it's a bit too empty still. But let's go to the plants now then. Africa. I don't think we can go by species. No, but what we can do... We can check again here that they want grassland and desert. So we can focus on those two. Grassland and desert. Alright, let's put in some nice stuff. Now, I do believe that they need some dead wood in there. I think they usually have that. And we also just need like some of that grass that looks kind of dead. Now, I don't know if they will like this grass, so I think we should order the animals in first now, so that at least we have them, and then we can check whether they like it or not. So let's get one male. We'll get two ladies to go along with it. Let's send them to the zoo. Oh, we don't have a... we did not create a route here yet. My mistake. Let's do that. So that we at least have the... Should it just go this way? I think it should. That's the most easy path. For now, we'll do it like this. We can always change it up later. Ah, there's the protesters again. Probably two of the aardvarks are a bit sent to the zoo. We'll send them straight in here. And then we can see what they need and which plants they like and which they don't. Because I think that's really important. Put an animal for me only. Put the two species together. White wildebeest, black wildebeest. Make some flattish rocks at the back to break up the wall. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Maybe we can put this up against the wall. Something like this. But then I'd like to rotate it a bit more like this. Maybe lower it slightly. Something like this, you mean? Although it's now kind of floating a bit. That might not entirely be the best idea, but we'll see. Alright, the animals are in now, so let's pause a second. Let's see what they want. This one is injured. Oh, that's not good. Alright, hard shelter is fine. The terrain is not completely fine because they want some soil. So let's give them some soil. Question is where? Maybe here around the entrance could be some soil. They actually need quite a bit of soil. Maybe put in some light soil too, so it doesn't really show that much. I would like to give this a little bit more of a desert feel, so... But we can do the soil around here and then keep the little desert feel up there. I think that could work too. And of course, to everybody visiting, watching, talking in chat, thanks so much. It's really nice. Keep the ideas coming. Here we are busy with the little habitat. I hope we can do well for these animals, because of course they deserve that. Oh, I think this actually adds something to the exhibit, now that we have the little soil around it, and then the sand hill. I think that looks pretty nice. Oh yeah, we'll get there, we'll get there. Ooh, and I have to not forget one thing. Let's see. This is the boy. This is the girl. So, this should now be named Euphoria, of course. Shh. That's better. Let's see. Yeah, we need to get some grass going. Get some actual nature in here. Red oat grass. I don't know if they like it, so we can just check, plant it. Yeah, they like this grass. Okay, so we can put this up somewhere. Question is, do I like this grass? A tree. Not sure that will fit in. I think they actually need quite a bit of dry grass around. But it should be in the soil. And not just on the hill, of course. I think we should try and keep the hill a bit empty. Let's just try and use different patches of grass. Grass could grow around these poles, of course. Get some bigger patches of grass here. No. I don't know. Decorating is always tough. Oh, there's not a lot to choose from. Oh, here we have more. Ah, okay. Some dry grass. I don't like the look of it. I would like to get all things in the kind of sandy looking spirit. Yeah, they don't like that. So they don't want buffalo grass in there. They don't want big blue stem grass in there. Oh, it's always tough. Instant coffee time. Oh, you enjoy it. So how is Matthias doing? I hope all is well. Ooh, I like this bush, but the animals don't like it. So maybe we should keep it to Africa. Do they like this? Okay, so we can put this in. That's good. Let's put this a little bit in the back. Especially around the rocks. I think, oh, we should finish the rocks. Haha, totally forgot about it. We were busy putting a few rocks up here. Just to break the wall up a bit. Yeah, I guess this can work for a bit. No, this is a bit too big. Okay, and now we can go to the grass. Put some more of that grass in front of this. I think that could be working out and look nice. This was called the Drin grass. That's the letter D, so that should be right close here. Common saltworthy dry. That's the C. Here we are. All right. Alright, so now people that are looking into the habitat see this. Alright, the name Wildebeest. Yeah, wildebeest. Alright, let's check. What else? What else? What else? And of course, if you have any ideas, keep them coming. Should we put some cactuses in there if they like those? Ooh, this is a very dry looking bush. That's awesome. Do they like that? Yes. Alright. because I think such a dry looking bush is a real add-on into this little dry habitat. So yeah, they actually buried one of their holes in something like this. We rotate it like this. So now it's like they covered some of their burrows a bit. I think that's cool. Ooh, that's a pretty big cactus. I don't even know if they like a cactus. No, they don't. At least not that one. Does anybody feel like there should be some trees in here? I don't think so, but I'd like to hear your opinions. Should be some more grass here. Just a little bit. There we are. Are there more cactuses? Soap tree, Siberian bush. I don't think so. Ooh, this looks also very dry, but they don't like this. I think they'll get over the wall where you've put the tall rocks. Yeah, I think so too, but we'll see. We'll find out. I think sometimes you just have to try it out. If they do well, then we just have to redo that area. But I'm kind of hoping that they won't, because then it looks cool. But if they do, oh, we'll fix it. We'll just take those away and then see what happens. But sometimes that's the thing I have with this game. I'm always thinking things like that. Oh, that's not going to work because they'll do this or they'll do that, and then in the end, it actually does work sometimes. So I'm all in for just trying it out now, so then we know for sure. Alright, I think we still have to put some habitat stuff in here, but I think it already looks quite nice now. Do the animals still like it? That's important. Alright, they totally love the exhibit here. I'm not going to put a water pool in this, because this should be as dry as possible. That's the whole idea of this. Now they should be getting a bamboo feeder. No, they should not, because they already have the termite hill. Ooh, we could create a tunnel for them. That could be interesting. Can I just put it slightly down like this? Can they still get through? I don't know. Let's just try it. I think this looks cool. I think they need 2 tunnels though. Maybe one that is either down here or up here. I don't know. Let's just try and rotate it a bit. See if we can make this work. Yeah, we can make it work right here. They'll need 2. Now, of course, they also need a water bowl. But we're going to hide those a bit down here, because I don't want everybody to see them when you're in the watching the animals. What's this? Yeah, that's fine. So they eat from the anthills, I think, from the termite mounds. And that's all they have for eating. A water jet. What's that? A water jet rock. Or probably jet water? I don't know. If we build this, we have to get another water facility, I think. Where's the water? Yeah, it's not close enough. Alright, so we're not going to try that out right now. We don't have other feeding patches. It's just the bamboo feeder. Let's turn this off. So I am going to put in the bamboo feeder somewhere, because then at least they'll have extra food, or an extra source of food. Alright, so this should be it, and I think the animals should now, if we unpause and then pause again, be really happy. They're totally happy with the environment. Toy enrichment. Ah, they need another toy. Alright, then I guess it's time to put in a tennis ball. That might be helpful for them. There it is. Is that enough, or do they still need more? Enrichment, 95%. Okay, that's good. Interspecies bonus. Yeah, we're not going to give them that, so that's fine. Nutrition. that we can... Ooh, what's that? One is sick. Yeah, I know. We're going to fix that soon. We give them high-class food, of course. Is this the sick one? Yeah. Alright. Let's get the vet over here. There it comes. Perfect. Alright, so this is now the little habitat that we have. We can see all three here. They seem to be doing nice. I wonder if they will get on the rocks and things like that, but we'll have to check that out for a bit. Ah, this one's really sitting down now. That's cool. But yeah, I'm not going to put a pool in here right now. Maybe we'll do that later or in another thing, but this just looks amazing. I think this is very nice. Well done. Thank you. Okay. Please don't get over it, because then I'm in trouble. Meerkat has joined a pack. I guess we have packs of animals in. No donation boxes. Yeah, I know. I don't have donations boxes in my zoo. I don't really like donation boxes in the zoo because I hate how they look. Maybe we can place one somewhere where we don't see it and then people will stop annoying me. Alright, there we have one. Nobody sees it, but we have a donation box, so no more complaints about that. And here we have our little meerkats. I like it. Alright, let's go to construction, props. Because I'm not completely satisfied yet. Decorative rock, how big is it? Oh, it's not that big, okay. Let's see, what's all of this? Yeah, this is all okay, but not what I'm looking for. Oh, that's pretty big. This is all really big. I'm looking for something very small that I can put up on the poles. I mean, this is a bit weird if you put those things on there. Bamboo rope. Yeah, I'm not going to put that on. Sometimes you just have to get something like a lucky find. Something that you can put on there that's just a decorative prop egg. Oh, we can put a small egg on there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find something right now. Maybe when I run into something, I'll just remember it and then I'll put it on next time. That could also work. But yeah, not going to find anything right now. I'm still on live. Well, I'm live too, so that's interesting. Alright, well this is now done. We have another animal in the zoo. What's that noise I hear? It's like somebody's calling or something. I just hear so much noise. What's that? Oh well, we'll never know. Or did one of the animals escape? Could that be it? Animal escaped. Yeah, we have one escaped. Aha. Where are you? There. Alright. Call the vet. Oh, it's... Ha, I know what happened. I know what happened. So, classic little mistake. I just know that. I'm waiting to see it at the zoo. The wildebeest. Oh, I'll be checking that soon. We have a little problem with our barrier. Because, yeah, the animals can now get outside of the barrier. They did not escape. They're just outside of the barrier. So we just need to move the barrier a bit. So that it actually works. So, yeah, let's move. I have a better idea. Let's just select the... select this piece and delete it. And then we'll just go back here. Yeah, that's better. Can I just select the whole barrier? Yes. Delete. Then we'll start here with a door. It'll work out fine in the end, don't worry. We'll just put in the door here. Again, let's turn this all into the null barrier so you don't see anything. Come on. Because now we can really precisely build the whole barrier again. So we're going to start from this side. And then we just go over the wall so the animals can't escape anymore. That will save us a lot of trouble and a lot of noise. I always like to keep it a bit small so we can work the habitat precisely. I mean, it's not an exact science, it doesn't have to be 100% precise, but I like to be quite precise with this. Alright, there we are. It should now be closed again, and everything should be fine. They're all leaving now. Habitat 7. Yeah, they're all happy now. Everything's fine. Oh, they have way too much coverage. How did that help? That's an issue. We'll have to work on that. I thought we did quite good, but we actually gave them too much coverage. Alright, we'll get rid of some. This will probably help out, but I don't want to remove that. Let's go check. 63% now, that's too much. Okay. I just don't know how quickly the number will go down if we remove some of this. They really like their open area then, if this is way too much. I'm not sure if I want to remove too much though. Let's remove some stuff from up here. Or did I make a little mistake with the barrier? Did it put... we put in some plants here maybe. Let's see. Edit the barrier. Go here. Let's move this one a bit. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Let's move that one a bit. Now it's all out. Now that could already help. Let's see. Where are you? There. Oh, that solved something, but not too much. Still like the burrows a bit covered. And I'm not going to remove everything because I like it right now. They're still happy with their habitat, so all should be fine. There we are. Perfect. Well, Euphoria, here you have your little exhibit that you wanted. I hope you're happy with it. Thanks for the great tip for picking that animal. We're gonna go right here. And then we're going to click the wildebeest, if it's just called the wildebeest. I don't know, maybe it's called the... I need to know the game name for the wildebeest. That's sometimes a problem. Sometimes they put things in like the African wildebeest or things like that, so... African buffalo, wild dog, leopard. Maybe it's in one of... Oh, the black wildebeest. There we are. Oh, there's probably also a white one then, I believe. It's not in there. Okay. Here we have the wildebeest. They probably need a bit more area than the others. They need 410 square meters. Oh, that's not too much. If we put in like 4, they need 500. They live in nice groups. Oh, the group size 7 to 32. So we need at least 7. That's good to know. So if we put in like 10, we already need quite a big habitat. But they can live with a lot of other animals. So we can put them in with the giraffe, for instance, or the ostrich. Alright, one is up for you people. Do you want to get the wildebeest? Oh, we also have the blue one, by the way. Oh, maybe we can put it up with the blue one. Nah. I want to get the black wildebeest, and I think I should put them up with either the ostrich or the giraffe or the zebra. Which one should I do? Oh, these need a lot of space if you put in 10, but we're not going to do that, so that's easy. Maybe they should go with the zebra, because I think that's a lovely animal. How much space do they need? Ooh, a lot of space. Yeah, they need a bit too much space. I would like to find an animal that does not take up too much space. Oh, these... what's it called? The sable antelope could go with it. Thanks, Euphoria, thanks. I think what I would like to do later on is build a little safari area where we drive with jeeps, and we could put in the ostrich and the zebra and the giraffe and the springbok. So I think we should go with the black wildebeest and put them in together with the sable antelope. They can go together, it doesn't have to be too big. And we'll have those two animals. I think that's nice. Tickets are underpriced again. Okay, stop complaining about it. Interesting that people complain about too low pricing. Nowadays people usually complain about too high prices, but that's a different topic. Alright, so yeah, I think we should go for the wildebeest along with the sable antelope, if everybody is okay with that. Then we could do that next to this one. So let's create at least the null barrier, so that we have an idea on how big it should be. Let's do the plus. I think we can make it go a little bit more like right here. Because I believe these need a hard covered enclosement where they can sleep. That we can create somewhere here, maybe an inside area. We should also be a little bit more creative with how the habitats look, I think. So not just get only straight lines, but also a bit more special ones. Alright, let's try this. We have to put in a door, of course, but that can just go right here, no problem. We put the door right here. We can make a little facade here again and then start decorating that area. Now we can check how big this is. This is 1472. Oh, that's pretty big. Might actually be a little bit too big. The rhino, that could be interesting too, actually. Can they go together? Did we see that? But these probably need a huge area. Yeah, just one needs a huge area. Then we should make this even bigger. Alright, I have an idea. Let's just go crazy on this. Edit the barrier. We'll start from here. We'll select this area. That's it. Delete. Alright. Let's just get quite big so we can later on see how many animals we actually put in. Because now we have the space for multiple animals. And something else I would like to get is we can maybe do a little my mistake. We could do a little road or a pathway that goes over it, goes all the way here, and then it goes down again, and then it joins up here, so that you can go up and walk over the exhibit or the habitat and actually see the animals in a very good fashion. I think that could be really interesting. So that could be something to go for. And then we'll have a very big habitat with a few different animals in it. That could actually be nice. Ooh, what's this? Oh, they got some stuff out of there. They're eating it. Very nice. Good job. Yeah, I just have so many ideas in my head popping up then, and then I also need to talk, and I need to translate it from Dutch to English, of course, although sometimes I already think in English, so that's easy. But yeah, it's just me. Then you know that there's a lot going on in my head if I start mumbling and don't get out of my words again. So what do you think about the idea? Just to build a very big habitat here and put in like 2 or 3 different types of animals with a pathway over it so that people can watch it. Would that be something or not? And then we have to start thinking about how to create it and how to put everything in. Let me just clean up the zoo for a bit. So this has to go. There we are. Oh, did they actually dig? Oh, they actually dug a few holes here. That's cool. I hope they don't dug a hole and then get out. Let's check the animals for a second. Did anybody escape? No, but these are probably too busy. Oh, they're just anxious again, I guess. Social. Jessica, what's your social issue? Pedrina. They have social issues. This one is just 3 years old. Alright, you can go be released into the wild. That might help. Ooh, we got a nice tune for that. And we have 3 of these, which one should be born later on. Yeah, this one. Let's just send this one out too. We'll release you to the wild. Bye-bye. Have to do that every now and then to keep the numbers on. A great idea, sounds great. Okay, so then we have a clue on what we're going to do next. Oh boy, well, I think we can just start with a bit of walling here, because from this angle on, so the people that walk here will get a little facade area here, I think. And then here we can just make a bit of wall that's high enough to keep the animals in, and we can build the actual inside area for them to sleep. And then we'll put a lot of green in front of it so you don't really see it when you walk here. I think that might actually work, and that keeps it a little bit easier to construct this whole thing. Question is what we should create it from, of course. I think it should be some type of rock, because it has to keep in a lot of strong animals. But we could also... No, not bamboo. Bamboo is not nice. Concrete wall. Concrete pillar. I don't like the concrete stuff. Dry stone. I think we could just continue with the sandstone, actually. I think that would make a nice background, too, against the sandstone wall. Okay. This is sandstone, but then without the actual stone pattern on it. That could be nice too. I would like to see the barrier though, when we are building. You need litter bins. Yeah, I think so. The problem is with this habitat that I don't really want to build a big wall up against this. I would like to see it keeping a bit low. So we have to check how high the walls will have to be for these animals. 1.25 meters. So that's the same height as the other one. So that's good. If we go to rhinos, it's 2 meters already. So we need a higher wall for the rhinos. Apparently they can jump over a 1 meter high wall or something like that. So rhinos might already be a problem. Sorry, misclick there. Let's see. Animals like an ostrich, they also need 1.25 meters, so they can get in there. Oh, misclicked again. I'm stupid. Sorry about that. And the zebra also needs 1.25 meters. Alright, so we don't have to go that high. That's good. That means that we can just go on with a lower brick wall right here. Then I think what I'm going to do is go to start right here with this. Smaller piece. And then let's see how we can attach this to the wall so that it still looks nice. Alright, I'm going to move this over slightly there. And then this one has to just be changed slightly like this. And then we should be able to make it fit perfectly. Oh yeah, oh he's happy, that's good. Alright, now this one just has to go a little bit more to the back. Alright, so this area is now walled off. If you come in from here, it looks fine. Don't have litter bins for your road hog. People just throw that trash everywhere. Yeah, that's probably true for most places now. Alright, so here we have the door. But from here on, I would like to use the bigger wall. Alright. Because I think that might actually be helpful. Alright, show the hidden barriers. That's better. Or maybe just do the nearby ones. Okay. Maybe I should attach this later or something like that. Or use a little bit of a ramp. Oh, that might work out. I have an idea. Let's go like this. We'll adjust the null barrier later. We'll just build this right here. And then I think if we put this one on top of it... Is this too high? Is this... No, that's probably precisely the right one. And then let's go away. Let's exit. And then from here on we can build the large brick wall like this. Maybe it doesn't look the best, but I think it looks okay. Because then we can start to work on the actual enclosure where they sleep here too. It's quite big though, but well, they're going to put in big animals as well. Let's just go a bit like this, and then... I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? Because I think this is a bit... it's a bit a hard one, because I don't really like to use these stone walls just as a barrier, but you have to do something with it. I do like it when we can play around with the walls a bit more like this. Alright, let's try it. No, that's too much. Exit, then we have to rotate it again a bit. So at least now there's a little bit of variety in here. It just doesn't look all the same. I think that's good. There's some curving here. I think bars would be better so people can see. Yeah, but the path will be on this side. So from here... this will be a lot of green and foliage and stuff, and maybe a little shop or something like that. So this whole area will be completely decorated. So this will be the back of the exhibit. We will also make the sleeping area for the animals here somewhere. That's why I'm doing it like this. I want to just create a big pile of nature here. That's also in in regular zoos, you don't just walk in between habitats all the time. There's lots of nature, lots of walking past nature. So here the focus is on this habitat. So I want the people looking at this side, not this side. So just going to create a lot of nature here. They'll be looking at these animals. And then this path will go right here like this, all the way around. And we have to create the higher path here. So we'll make a path that goes up here and then over the wall. And then they can just walk towards this that way over the whole thing. I hope something to do like that. I mean, we also have to, like here, right here, we have to build a house for the animals where they can live, or where is it? Right here. And if we put in a lot of animals, we need a big house as well. So we have to get big walls at some point. Now there are 2 rats, they are breeding. Interesting. I think all the animals are still in sight, but I think some of the... Oh, Zonia is not... Oh, the meerkats are really reproducing in good numbers. I wonder why they are so unhappy. Stop running so I can click. And then let's see. Oh, they're not too unhappy, actually. Some of them are. Maybe some of them are a bit anxious with all the people. Yeah, that's it. Stress. There's too many people. I guess the protesters are stressing them out. That might be the thing. The problem with zoos like this is we made a very nice enclosure here, but because we did not use the actual glass barrier, we can't really make this one-way glass. So that way we can't protect the animals from seeing all the people, and they will get stressed out. So sometimes when I really try to just make a beautiful zoo, I just turn off things like stress for the animals so that you don't get bothered by it, because I'm not going to change this and get the actual glass barrier just so that the animals won't get stressed, because I don't like the glass barrier. But that's for next time. Let's go see. How much bigger does it have to be? Well, not that much actually. Although a little bit might be good. I want to continue this a little bit more. Oh no, that's too big if we do that whole area again. Let's go to construction. I really want to make sure that it is big enough. Right, let's add it to the group. Click to add it to the group, yes. Alright, I'm going to try something. Let's do this and put this one on top. And then we have this little opening here. And this is where I will try to put the path through so that people can walk. So that it really looks like we made it that way. I think that could be fun. And then from here on we are going to use the lower stone wall again. To actually make it look like we are... Right, let's just... I'll show you. Click. Let's put this one on here. Like this. Yep. And then here we're going to use the little lower wall. And maybe stop the wall here, and then here we will continue with some rocks. But now at least we have a little bit of the basis of the area. Alright, interesting. I believe there are options that we can turn off stress and things like that in the animals. So I think I'll do that off camera one time, and then at least the animals won't get stressed from all the visitors. That might be better. Alright, so the idea now is we have this. I'm going to build an area where they can sleep somewhere here in the middle at the back. And then here we'll do some rocks, and we'll have to think about a front area, how to make sure that everybody can see and things like that. I will put in some thought to that too. And that will then be the exhibit for the animals that we chose. We'll put in water and things like that. I actually think it might work, and it can be a very nice one. I hope you agree with me. Let's see, because right here we can actually make the sleeping area. I think these animals need quite a big one if we're going to put so many animals in here. Question is, should we put the entrance right here? Or should we put the entrance at the side or something? It's very obvious, of course, to put the entrance right here in the middle. Which could be fine. We can always change it later. It's just an idea, at least, so... Alright, is this too big? It is big, but it also divides the area a little bit. So, we have this area, and we have this area. So I think it might be good that it's a little bit big, so that it's a very big exhibit, and now we can really separate it a little bit in two just by this building. Now this is also going to be some savanna type of area. So maybe we should put some light soil in here. Not sure, we can always change it later. Kind of feels like there should be some light soil in here, maybe some sand or whatever, for the animals to sleep in. Let's find some sleeping stuff. No, I'm going to change this. I'm not happy with it. We'll move this one over here and we'll put one on this side, so that they can basically walk through the whole thing. And now we put in the sleep stuff. Let's change things up a bit. Let's put in a few large pieces where they can sleep. I think we should get some stuff into the entrance where they really walk in and out. It usually looks nice. It's not that anybody will see this anyway. But this is just a very big hay area. And I'm not going to put too many attention into the inside because I want to get to the outside at some point. But this should be a nice place for the animals to sleep in. And then we can decorate the outside so that it looks better for the people that come in to view us. It really is a big area, by the way. Oh boy, and lots of work. Alright, let's put a roof on top of it, or at least some sandstone walls. Nope. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yep, should be right on there. Alright, at least the roof is overhead and we can now start to make it look nice soon. And they have some privacy. Let's start here with some rocks. Should not be too big because that won't fit the area then. This one is slightly too high, but that's easily solved, just like this. Should not be trying to make a straight line out of the stones, I think, because that's usually not the how it looks, of course, in real life. So let's do this. I hope this is high enough. So yeah, now you really get some line that goes out, and then we can make this move a little bit in again. So there's some natural shaping into how this habitat will look in the end. And it's some pretty big rocks. I think we should put in some plants at some point too. Well, it's starting to look like something. We'll have to put in a lot more effort, of course. But, well, we're getting there. And, of course, we got the meerkats already this time, which is very nice. I'm really happy that we picked the meerkats. So thanks so much, Euphoria, for giving that great suggestion. And, well, we also worked on this little centerpiece here, which is also... I think it's really nice. And it also goes a bit with the area. It feels like this is some sort of a desert plant. So it goes with the area. I like it. But it's also been 10:30. Wifey will be home soon from work. She'll have to go to bed soon. And it's really getting warm up here now. So I'm just slowly going to wrap this up because, well, that's just the best for everybody. And I also can stay hydrated that way. So I had a lot of fun working on this stream with the nice zoo that we have now. I hope you enjoyed it too. Thanks for all the great suggestions and things like that. I'll be back Friday, as we will be playing some more Transport Fever. And then, of course, I hope to see you there. But I also hope to see you next week as we continue this zoo. Or maybe I'll squeeze in an extra stream at some point, because I just love building this zoo so much. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for all the fun and laughter. And thanks for putting up with me all the time. That's also really great. And then I hope to see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.